Equality for me means equal opportunities for women and men, girls and boys, to live lives free of violence and the threat of violence, and to be able to explore our full capabilities. So a lot of the work we do at Sonke Gender Justice focuses on engaging men and boys to be advocates for gender equality. We work with tens of thousands of men in South Africa, and actually we work in 70 countries around the world as part of the Global Men Engage Alliance, and a core part of our work is encouraging men and boys to recognize our roles and responsibilities as men to advance gender equality, to advance women's rights, and especially to prevent gender-based violence. So in South Africa, I would say the most pressing gender equality problem is gender-based violence. We have extraordinarily high levels of gender-based violence. We conducted a survey just outside of Johannesburg 2 years ago, and we saw that just over half of men, 54% of men, said that they had perpetrated an act of domestic violence or sexual violence, or both, sometimes multiple times, just in the last 12 months. So that's an epidemic of violence against women. It's really a state of emergency in South Africa. So without doubt, our most pressing gender equality issue in South Africa is ending the violence, and making sure that we put in place measures to meet the needs of survivors of violence and their children, and to prevent the violence. We know a lot about how to stop the violence, but we don't in South Africa have a national action plan to address gender-based violence, and that's what we need urgently. The message I would like to give to the international community is that we have a historic opportunity at the moment to address violence against women. Women around the world have been demanding that we pay attention to the endemic violence perpetrated by men against women, and we have to mobilize the resources and the political will to address this urgently.